5.
That's right. So get out there, finish Season 4 strong with those wins, and we'll see you on the courts.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legro, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. A look at Atlanta's opening. LaForce, Marion, Johnson, along with Porzingis. Trae Young is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Krejci in at the 3. And for the Wizards, Kispert is out there with Song. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Barnes. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Atlanta foul. Jalen Johnson.
The Wizards shoot
first personal foul.
on this trip to the line.
First team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line.
And getting word, we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding frees Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
And Porzingis doesn't take too many shots from the corners, but he's effective when he does.
Hits it from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here is Young, and he really played well against Dell.
Yeah, that's just supreme confidence there from Young on that mid-range.
And now, let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much.
Alexander-Walker.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Porzingis with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Young, good.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. A 3 from Barnes. Brings it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 8.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Tipped away. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Fast break. Sarge got it. Barnes can't get it to go.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. MP way outside. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. And all month long, he's been fantastic. And now he's been named the Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From past the arc, sinks the triple. He's got 11.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Good D by Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Wizards. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The drive by Barnes. Atlanta with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
I love it when a team comes out and sets the tone physically.
Now, here is Young. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Krejci. Back to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. And Barnes sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Over Young. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Hawks trail by 3. Back to Young. To the paint. The offensive rebound. And Barnes sends it back. Kispert, the pass to Barnes. Here's the 3. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks. The District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrade. Really exciting stuff.
And a new crew getting ready for the Wizards. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Song. George comes in for Corey Kispert. Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 9.
Well, you know Trae Young is comfortable from well beyond the arc.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Kennard on the wing. Rebound by the Wizards. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
Young pass to Houston. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. In the corner, Kennard with it. Okongwu down low. Defended by Bagley.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Wizards leading by 5. Barnes with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And he gets it again. Shot good from Barnes. Barnes has got 24 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Gay. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Young, good.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Okongwu grabs the board. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Kennard. Good D by Barnes.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range. 27 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep beating him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance on the court. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Krejci in at the guard position.
At the line.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And good that time. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Krejci, defended by Middleton. Alexander Walker. They grab their own miss. Good. Score the basket. Larkin 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And that's what Porzingis has to do. Use his size and length on the offensive glass.
The 3 from Barnes. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, and here's the one-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And Middleton kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Middleton.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Young. He's got 11. Again, the Hawks score.
Yeah, big nights like this from Trae Young have become routine. He can take over a game with his scoring.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Substitution. Houston.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back to you, Kevin.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. MP fires from way outside. And he gets it back. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3 ball. Barnes has got 10 points in the quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Pass to Gay. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Barnes. Gay with the rebound. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Barnes has got 42 in the game. The Hawks trail by 4. Young pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Newell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Barnes looking around from deep three-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive.
Washington, 55. The Hawks, 53.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MVP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
We've got C.J. McCollum. Corey Kispert is out there with Alexander Song. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Barnes in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Pass to Alexander Walker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Inside, Alexander Walker. Shoots over Alexander Walker. The kick out to Barnes. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Hawks. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Washington making some changes. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Johnson in for Chris Middleton. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Porzingis. And it's Kennard in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And here's Barnes for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Okongwu. Young against McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the
substitution on the court.
Barnes against Kennard. With the shot. And that one's good. Barnes has got 49 points in the game.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Kennard kicks to Porzingis. It's good from long range. Porzingis has got 13.
3-point
Oh,
field
the
goal.
value of having a 7-footer with that kind of range. Porzingis spacing the floor for them.
NP from deep three-point land. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
That's a 2 from Kennard. No good.
Well, he's over, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Alexander Walker with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Kennard's shot is off.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Barnes.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving force for the Hawks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Atlanta, Luke Kennard out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Johnson, and there's Porzingis. And Gay is in at the power forward position. Down low, here's Porzingis. And Barnes sends it back. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Just 4 to shoot. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Nickeil Alexander
And the Hawks
Walker.
lead by 17.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The 3 from Barnes, and again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Alexander Walker passes to Johnson. Outside, Porzingis. No good on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And that one drops for him.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Atlanta calls timeout. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Well, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
That's a really nice pass by Young. Now, his scoring gets most of the attention, but he is a fantastic playmaker.
Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Krejci. Young outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Kispert. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Young. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 17 points here in the second half.
These are exactly the type of looks this team wants from Young. He will feel confident shooting off the catch in that area.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 13. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, and Chris Middleton pulls it down.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Krejci. Alexander Walker on the wing. Oh, good with the triple.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
MP fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The Hawks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result. Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Atlanta calls timeout.
If you want a t-shirt, and you know you do, make some noise.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Trae Young.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Alexander Walker on the wing. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 14-5 run. And here's Barnes for 3. And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Krejci, defended by Middleton. Here's Alexander Walker, and the three ball is good. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end, and now they are stunned.
Kispert finds Barnes. The train. Good number from 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Oh, and then is the alley-oop, and stolen by Song. Lets the 3 fly, and it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Barnes. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead. Young against McCollum. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Young. Alexander Walker on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And here's Barnes for three. Drains it from downtown.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
McCollum against Young. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
And they have to be careful with the ball.
Barnes kicks to McCollum. A three. It's in from long range. One more from Barnes. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Kristaps Porzingis.
$19 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
What a shot. That's exactly why you go to Young right there.
Johnson.
Here's Barnes. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Second personal foul. Second team
And the
foul.
first of two, no good. Heartbreaking.
The line for Washington.
And the second of two is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love. Being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Celebrate the excitement of All-Star Weekend in a brand new event in my career, All-Star Takeover, presented by State Farm. Head over to the event center all weekend long, get transported to the court in LA, and earn double rep and prizes. all of the players in this event will be taking over with 99 overall stats and max badges. Plus, when there's a minute left in each quarter, light things up from the 4-point State Farm logo zones to really stack up those points. Bring your all-star allies for 5-on-5 action with Jake from State Farm rooting you on from the sideline. Prove your all-star abilities by taking over this event. Work your way up the prize tiers, and maybe, just maybe, you might take home some unlimited skill boosts. See all of you at the event center. We're back with an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV, and it's a big weekend in the NBA because the All-Star events are here. And guess what? You can also see these events inside 2K.
Ooh, I can't wait for that, but I'm also looking forward to one All-Star that's doing double duty over the weekend. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, Stephen Curry.
That's right. He'll be stepping off the court and onto the red carpet, making his Hollywood debut.
And we caught up with him while he was recording for his movie. Check it out.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines, so let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Garza in at center. And for Washington, they've got McCollum. Corey Kispert is out there with Song. Then it's Barnes. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup Tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
Tatum. What a putback there from Tatum, just punching that miss back home.
Barnes down low. Right on. And that one's good, Barnes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Tatum drives in. It's good. Tatum's got his second basket.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And here's Barnes for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Brown. Out to White. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer.
That's good vision by JB. Draws the D. Kicks it out. He's grown that part of his game.
Barnes against White. Fades away. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Now Simons. Last game out, 36 points for him.
Nice finish. And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Barnes up top. White covering. And that one's good. Barnes.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Middleton against Brown. Out to White from outside the arc. Barnes grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got 11 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Garza. And a miss there on the triple. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The three from Barnes knocks down the three ball. 14 points for him.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
It's White on the wing. Now Tatum. Brown the pass to Simons. To the inside, White. And Barnes sends it back. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Middleton.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Tatum, that's for two. Cans the tough leader from the outside.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
That's a 2 for Barnes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has kept... over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Bagley, he's checked in for Alexander Sarr. Keyshawn George comes in for Corey Kispert. Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for McCollum. Simons with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, a player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. They've got Alexander Sarr. Kispert is out there with Johnson. Then it's Barnes, and it's Carrington in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown. And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's a miss.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 23.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Kispert. Pass to Minot. The kick out to Brown, and stolen by Barnes. All alone. Oh, and the tough by Barnes.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Brown against Barnes. Rebound by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
The kick out to Brown. That one's off, still out of sync.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Timeout called, the Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Releases. Boston again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Out to White. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. The 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Again, the Wizards score.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Pass to Minot. This one for 3.
And there's the length of Chris Middleton on full display. Great timing as well.
Barnes looking around. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Wizards lead.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Brown. Second chance shot. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back over to you, Kevin.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Another one falls for Washington.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to top it. In the East, the 2024 NBA Cup quarterfinals feature the Bucks and Hawks advancing to Las Vegas.
Milwaukee ended up winning the NBA Cup. All time, they're 11-1 in the Cup. And the Hawks kind of shocked the Knicks in New York. 22-11 assists for Trae Young led the way. He just loves playing in Manhattan.
And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Shireman. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
McCollum against Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
developed to such a good.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushing the ball at every chance, and it's paying off.
Boston, 47. DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizards youth dance team.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Garza in at the 5 spot. Outside, White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wizards leading by 11. The Wizards shoot their second and third free throws tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He's off on the first. So he can't get either to fall. And Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. Second shot opportunity. Garza no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's Barnes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barnes has got 46 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's White. And there it is for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Barnes, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Simons against McCollum. From 12 feet out. And it's Brown missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That's a 2 from Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team
The Wizards have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
Line for Washington.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Celtics trail by 13. Here's White. The teardrop falls in. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Cash money, Brown with the tray.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Barnes can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The kick out to Tatum. And the Celtics another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
White against Barnes. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Brown. He's got 8. Simons finds Tatum. Hangs. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Simons against McCollum. And Simons, here we go. And Barnes sends it back. Wizards leading by 8. Shoots over Simons. And Washington again with the bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Washington.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponents the entire game.
White, good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The 3 from Barnes. Washington gets it back. Over White. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Middleton. 57 points for Barnes. Timeout called. The Celtics. MP's really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Washington making some changes. George is checked in for Kispert. Johnson comes in for Chris Middleton. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for McCollum. And then for Boston, Cade is checked in. And Sam Hauser subbed in for Anferny Simons. Pass to Hauser. Drills it from outside.
Sam Hauser.
Hauser's got 14.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Carlton Carrington.
Now here's White, defended by Carrington. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. Washington with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Aggressive move by Sarr. Love seeing that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially if the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And
has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Trey Johnson.
Personal foul.
Wizards leading by 9. We've got Johnson. C.J. McCollum out there with Barnes. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Kispert in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to Hauser. Poked loose and stolen by Barnes. Takes it inside.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. From downtown, rebound Washington.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kispert with the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Middleton's checked in for Johnson. Celtics also with a sub. Ours is checked in. Outside, Simons. Boucher kicks to Tatum. Pass to Brown. For 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. McCollum finds Barnes. Unloads. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
The 3 from Barnes. Boucher with the rebound. Celtics trail by 11. On the wing, Brown fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And the shots just continue to say,
oh my goodness, what a play.
Oh my. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Simons. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Brown gets it done inside.
Ooh, that's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Celtics trail by 13. Brown the pass to Simons. To the wing on the left. Boucher kicks to Simons. Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Count that one. 67 points for Ball.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one a minute.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Barnes outside. They get the rebound, and the layup falls. And the Wizards lead by 12.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. It's Brown on the wing. To the right side. To the middle. And stolen by Barnes. To the paint. And another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Brown. And Barnes sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Derek White checked in for Boston.
Derek White.
Simons with the ball. Over McCollum. It's good. And the Washington lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Simons.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And they get it back. White finds Brown. And Barnes sends it back. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Clock at 4. Fires away from way outside.
And they got to work harder on the glass. They were getting a lot of those second chance opportunities in the first half, but those have been almost non-existent here in the second.
Fades. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Bounce pass, Simons. White the pass to Brown. Going inside. Brown, quick first step.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
And here's Barnes for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Simons with the ball. Now defended by Sarr. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. 1:43 left in the fourth. Barnes down low. White covering. Barnes can't get it to go. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 16-point game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wizards.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Barnes.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
That's a 2 from Barnes, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Simons. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
That's a 2 from Barnes. No good on that one. Outside Tatum. Inside. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Assisted by Jason Tatum.
Barnes against White. The 3 from Barnes connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this. one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you. Yes, that'll do it for now.
You.
That GOAT follows an underdog. At what point in your career did you not
feel that way? Maybe the first time I acknowledged it was after the second MVP, but the spirit of what goes into my game, and I think why I've been able to extend, this longevity is because I still have that underdog in my DNA. The way that I try to work, like I have.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. And for the Wizards, we've got George, C.J. McCollum out there with Barnes. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And thinking back to last year's East semifinal, and this was a big discussion among us here at the table, the Bucks beat the Hawks 110-102 in Las Vegas.
Atlanta had the lead going into the 4th, but Giannis and the Bucks took over down the stretch. The Greek Freak ended up with 32, 14, and 9, 1 assist away from a triple-double.
Cunningham's shot is off. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Here's Barnes, following the bucket by the Pistons. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Sarr throws it down.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
Cunningham outside. Ivy against Barnes. And Barnes sends it back. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Ivy. And they recover it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Wizards basketball.
And so it's Washington with it. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Ivy. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. So Doris, after finishing last season with the 2nd worst record in the NBA, the Wizards sliding to the number 6 pick in the...
Listen, Kevin, obviously this is not ideal, but I don't consider in a deep draft this to be the worst case scenario. You have to be patient, continue to build the right way, and your player evaluation in the draft is absolutely critical.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here's Cunningham, following the 3 from Barnes. Here's Thompson, and it's denied.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one. Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And here's Barnes for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
There we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Cunningham's shot is off. Wizards leading by 5. Barnes can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ivy kicks to Thompson. And Barnes sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And, of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made a nice impact so far. Well, you take a look at Barnes. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class. Well, that's a bad shot. Until it goes through the net.
Pistons trail by 7. Now, Ivy. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Barnes with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Takes a 3. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Harris, no good. Wizards leading by 7. Barnes outside. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 11.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going. I think this game could come down to the wire.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Washington's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. We've got Barnes. Johnson is out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Czar in its center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You take a look at Barnes, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Cunningham. Beyond the arc, Barnes with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Bangs home the trifecta. Cunningham's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Now, here's Durant after the miss from Barnes. And here's Harris from the arc. Washington with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP from deep three-point lane. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Cunningham down low, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Alex Saul.
Nice uptake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Collum comes in for Carlton Carrington. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks.
putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Ivy. And Washington has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Ivy.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Chalk up 2 there. And that's now 25 points for Barnes.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Here's Cunningham. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Now, here's LeVert. It's a 5-point game. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. And the Wizards making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser comes in for Cade Cunningham. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's LeVert. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Sasser. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have? So it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Kevin.
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Cunningham on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Hands it from downtown.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Tries from 16. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Harris finds Ivy. Here's Cunningham. Here's Duran. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Barnes outside. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here's Barnes. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Duran, and it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Sarr. Timeout called the Pistons.
DC family, it's teaser time. Make some noise if you want a teaser.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Wizards.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
Here's Ivy. It's tipped.
We already know this guy is an excellent defender. Alex Sarr has position, and he times that up beautifully defensively.
High post shot. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barnes.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Ivy passes to Duran. Back to Ivy. The 19-foot shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Ivy's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Harris, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kispert's checked in for Alexander Sarr. Coulibaly comes in for Chris Middleton. And Colton Carrington subbed in for McCollum.
A brief check now of the stats for Barnes. He's been dominant over the last month. Almost 4.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
The drive.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Cunningham inside. Defended by Carrington. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Just showing some man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Stolen by George. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Barnes for the lead. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Cunningham right side. It's good. Cunningham's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 52 points for Barnes.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And an important
substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pistons passing it around. Harris against George. And it's sent back by George. Alexander Sarr is out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Barnes in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Thompson. Barnes grabs the miss. The Wizards with the lead. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Barnes sends it back. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. The Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Connects from 3-point range. Barnes has got 58.
All night. He just won't let up.
Ivy on the wing. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
To Detroit.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. McCollum against Cunningham. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
17-foot shot on the way. And Washington again with the bucket.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Ivy against Barnes. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from George. Wizards leading by 4. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Middleton. 64 points for Barnes.
Well, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Here's Ivy. Good D by Barnes.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
Barnes looking around. Pass to George. It's stolen by Harris. Fires for three. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got his fourth rebound in this one.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Thompson with it, now defended by McCollum. Here's Ivy. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by George. Barnes against Ivy. Shoots. Barnes can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
The Wizards with another miss.
2 minutes.
And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid Ivy go.
Washington calls timeout. They're up by 6. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. And while we have a chance now, a recap of one of the standout performances of our game, earning our player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Here's Barnes. Lets it go with a three. And that one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Cunningham. Buries it down low. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Barnes outside. Again, what an avalanche.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Cunningham against McCollum. Cunningham's shot is off.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Washington.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Barnes.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And yet, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Harris. Now, here's LeVert. Offensive rebound. Duran. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Third personal foul. At the line for
on the free throw, no good.
they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the free throw drops for LeVert.
Karis LeVert.
LeVert hits both of them. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. MP fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock has stopped, and they put them on the line.
Washington calls timeout.
Washington timeout.
They're up by 8. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And here's Barnes for 3. And again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition with the hometown advantage. And they're ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what